Elon Musk might have a stranglehold on the electric car industry for now, but not for long. Over the next 5 years, we will see competing brands introduce revolutionary vehicles, use gold, diamonds, and brand spanking new technology, and implement never-before-seen features to overthrow Tesla and take back the eco-car sector. What's on the horizon? Strap yourselves in, because we're about to find out. All right, petrol heads, or rather electro heads in this case. Before we jumpstart this video and dive into the amazing projects that automotive manufacturers around the world are working on, it's important to get a solid idea of the behemoth that they're up against. You know, Tesla. For those of you who've been quarantined under a rock for the better part of a decade, this is the mighty-brained Elon Musk. He's a tri-citizen of South Africa, the United States, and Canada, the CEO of SpaceX, and most notably the brainchild of American electric vehicle company Tesla. Back in 2012, Tesla designed the world's first ever premium all-electric sedan from the ground up, the Model S, which has become the best car in its class in every category. It was a step up above hybrid vehicles and had substantially more luxury appeal than something like a Prius. As the world has adapted to eco-friendly cars and installed more charging stations, Tesla has continued to thrive. So what's all the fuss about? What's going on under the hood that makes the Muskmobile so special? The Model S, for example, accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds, has a top speed of 155 miles an hour, and can drive about 370 miles on a single charge. That's almost all the way from Los Angeles to San Francisco. The least expensive 2020 Tesla Model 3 retails for $39,990. Rounding out the range is the 7-seater Model X, the Model 3, Model Y, and the speedy, sleek Tesla Roadster. Oh, and how could we forget the apocalyptic-looking Cybertruck? With a diverse range to suit any lifestyle, it seems as though Tesla has developed a stranglehold on the industry and will continue to be the market leader in electronic vehicles. But, as it turns out, that might not be the case anymore. Watch. Ladies and gentlemen, the first competitor making a play to knock Musk off of his electric throne is BMW. With the gorgeous new BMW i4, this new model could very well revolutionize the market. Even though it's an electric, which traditionally has been associated with a reduction in power, there's absolutely no sacrifice here. The i4 has the same amount of horsepower that the traditional BMW V8 engines produce. The electric i4 pumps out 390 kilowatts of power, which is the equivalent of 523 horsepower. On the inside, it takes the luxury of Tesla and then it evolves it to the next level. At the touch of a button, the LED lighting system transitions from cool blue to fast, sporty red. They've also teamed up with famous composer Hans Zimmer to mimic the adrenaline-pumping noise of a traditional roaring engine with its own soundtrack. Take a listen. Now that's what we call going over and above. Not to mention the massive curved LCD touchscreen, which makes the tablet on the Tesla look puny. And just to put themselves one step further ahead in the luxury department, BMW has coated the exterior in gold and bedazzled the steering wheel with crystals. If you're in a rush, fret not, because the i4 only takes 6 minutes to charge for a range of 62 miles, about 100 kilometers. On a full charge, BMW claims a range of 373 miles, which would match it with the Tesla Model S. From BMW in Germany, we're heading down south to Italy, where the ever-impressive Italian stallion awaits. When you think of Ferrari, what comes to mind? Power, performance, and precision, right? The last thing on our mind is an electric vehicle. And from the outside, Ferrari and Tesla are worlds apart. Well, not much longer. Introducing, drumroll please, the Ferrari SF90 Stradale, the company's first ever plug-in hybrid. It's also Ferrari's most powerful street-legal car in history. So trust us, they're clearly not messing around. And at $625,000, they better not be. Ferrari claims that this coupe sprints from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 2.5 seconds and comes packed with enough amenities to satisfy any shopper. Seriously, just take a peek at that jaw-dropping interior. The V8 engine and the 3 electric motor combo generates a net output of 986 horsepower that's guaranteed to have you sinking into the back of your luxury leather seat. Of course, nobody says you have to use the massive V8. It comes standard with an all-wheel drive, and in the event that you want to isolate the electric system, it's capable of traveling for up to 16 miles solely with electric power, no emissions whatsoever. Keep in mind, this is still a hybrid model, so it's not a direct competitor with Tesla just yet. However, as you can see from these documents, Ferrari has filed a European patent for a new electric system. At this stage, Ferrari's first all-electric supercar will have 4 electric motors, one powering each wheel, but we'll have to wait and see to know for sure. He says Ferrari, she says Lamborghini, and that's exactly where we're headed next. The Bologna-based supercar company has 2 things about to tear up the hybrid and electric landscape. First, a concept car you may have heard of from a couple of our other videos. The Lamborghini TREZOR Millennio. It's a hybrid supercar that still boasts a 6.5-liter V12 engine that can produce 838 horsepower and 625 kilowatts. Make no mistake, just because it's more environmentally friendly than other Lambos, it doesn't mean it's a slouch at the racetrack. Except for the Tesla Roadster. The TREZOR Millennio can outrun any of Elon Musk's creations, bar maybe the spaceships. At this stage, it's still a concept, but our second Lambo, the Scion, is already in production. This is the Lamborghini Scion, which, despite being a hybrid, features an electric powertrain that makes it one of the fastest Lamborghinis of all time. The company's CEO has described the Scion as representing the first step in Lamborghini's route to electrification. If this is the first step, who knows where they'll be with a few more years of research and testing? We can't imagine that rich customers who value status and image would be driving around in a Tesla when there's a roaring Lambo available. Sorry, Elon, but we're not even close to done yet.
Wow. Really?
The competitors keep on coming to sweep away the Tesla loyalists. And one of them is Mercedes. With their new Vision EQS concept car, Mercedes-Benz is stamping its name as a genuine threat to the electric sector. The company has an initiative to be carbon neutral within 20 years, and this is living proof. Mercedes says the concept has an operating range of about 435 miles or 700 kilometers, which is significantly higher than that of the Model S. It'll still be able to match it with classic sports cars, too, thanks to its 469 horsepower and all-wheel drive mechanics. On the inside, many think the Vision EQS goes well above that of Tesla's luxury. And considering that it draws its inspiration from the world of luxury yachts, it makes sense. Oh, and did we mention that the speakers are covered in gold? Pretty cool, eh? We're not wrapping it up quite yet, Mr. Musk. You see, Audi is throwing their name into the ring as well, with the Audi e-tron, a futuristic name for a futuristic world. Starting from $74,800, these models, which are the only electric Audi SUVs on the market, are far more competitive with Tesla than a couple of the supercars that we've seen already. In fact, it's almost $30K cheaper than the Tesla X. While it is slower than Tesla's with a 0 to 60 mile an hour speed of 5.5 seconds, the e-tron still rocks 402 horsepower and 300 kilowatts with boost technology. But where it really shines is the towing capacity. Capable of hauling 4,000 pounds and going off-road, it's a far more flexible car than most. On the inside, it boasts a unique interface called Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus, but on the outside, it still looks, feels, and has the reputation of a traditional SUV, something that immediately goes on the window when you get behind the wheel of a Tesla. Joining the anti-Tesla party next is Porsche. With its Mission E and its Taycan, the German manufacturer is already up there competing with the electric vehicle frontrunners. The Mission E is a sports car, absolutely. Just take a look at the thing. But it's not a sports car as we know it. When you take a glimpse at the rear, you'll notice a lack of exhaust. Unlike the Ferraris and the Lambos, the Mission E is purely electric, thanks to its 440 kilowatt and 600 horsepower output. With the pedal to the metal, it rockets from 0 to 62 miles an hour in less than 3.5 seconds, making it competitive with Tesla, and to 124 miles in less than 12 seconds. According to Porsche, the Mission E is breaking new ground in the electric space because of one specific feature. What is that feature? They have doubled the standard charging voltage to 800. Okay, so what? Well, that makes for shorter charging times as well as less weight, because power can be transmitted by thinner copper wires. Less weight equals more speed, and we all love a little extra speed, don't we? For those who prefer a little more room, as a direct competitor with the Tesla Model X, this is the Porsche Taycan, the brand's first four-door EV. The Model X Performance starts at $104,000 and offers up to 289 miles of range. The base Porsche Taycan retails for $103,800 and claims a 280-mile range. Which do you prefer? Let us know in the comments. The Taycan also shows off a 16.8 square-inch curved display on the dash, a panoramic glass roof, and an adaptive spoiler. What do you think? Time for a French car? Why not? Cast your eyes toward the sizzling RENAULT TREZOR, a two-seater electric concept car that will cause headaches for anybody wanting to buy a Tesla Roadster down the line. The TREZOR, which is a relatively new concept, having only been unveiled at the 2016 Paris Motor Show, is an absolute piece of art. That is not our opinion, that is a fact. The TREZOR was officially voted as the most beautiful concept car of the year when it was first released. Do you agree? Go ahead, give it a rating out of 10. Don't forget to factor in that unbelievable single-piece clamshell roof. Looks aside though, the mechanics can propel the vehicle from 0 to 60 in a smidge under 4 seconds, up to a hair-raising top speed of 155 miles an hour. It's also capable of autonomous driving, a feat that Elon Musk has been working tirelessly to perfect. So, after seeing all of these cars, tell us, would you still buy a Tesla? Or which of the competitor cars would you want instead? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and thanks for checking out The Richest. We will see you next time.